There is a prison so silent, so invisible, and so deeply woven into your life that you rarely notice it. A prison with no walls, no bars, and no guards. A prison that follows you wherever you go. A prison built not by society, not by your past, not by anyone around you, but by your own mind. This prison begins with thought. Every thought you believe becomes a brick. Every fear you avoid becomes a lock. Every desire you cling to becomes a chain. And every emotion you refuse to face becomes another layer of the cage. Most people spend their entire lives inside this invisible cell, unaware that the door has always been unlocked. We are born into a world that teaches us to chase, to compare, to compete, to crave, to fear, to defend, to cling. From childhood, we inherit stories about who we should be, what we must achieve, what we must fear, and what we must avoid. These stories settle inside us and begin shaping our choices, our reactions, and our identity. Slowly, without realizing it, we hand the keys of our life to our conditioning. We stop choosing, we begin reacting. We stop living, we begin surviving. And the mind becomes the warden. The first layer of this prison is fear. Fear of failure, fear of loss, fear of judgment, fear of not being enough, fear of change, fear of being alone, fear of the unknown. Fear whispers so quietly, we don't even notice it guiding our every decision. We avoid risks not because they're wrong, but because fear has convinced us we're unworthy. We cling to routines not because they make us happy, but because fear has convinced us that anything unfamiliar is dangerous. Fear keeps us where we are, even if where we are is suffering. The second layer of this prison is desire. Endless craving, endless hunger. The mind tells us, when you finally get this, then you'll be happy. So we chase. We chase approval. We chase status. We chase comfort. We chase perfection. We chase control. But desire has no finish line. Like a cup with a hole in the bottom, the more we pour into it, the more it leaks. And by the time we realize the truth, that no amount of external achievement can fix internal emptiness, we have already spent years running in circles. The third layer of this prison is memory. Old wounds replay themselves. Old failures become identities. Old heartbreak becomes self-doubt. The mind drags the past into the present and says, "This is who you are." But it's not who you are, it's who you were. Yet the mind loves to keep you inside old pain because familiar suffering feels safer than unfamiliar freedom. The fourth layer is expectation. Expectation from society. Expectation from family. Expectation from your younger self. Expectation shaped by comparison and insecurity. We live not for the life that calls us, but for the life that others demand from us. And in doing so, we become prisoners inside someone else's vision. The fifth layer is identification. When you mistake your thoughts for yourself, you become trapped by them. When you believe every emotion, you become owned by it. When you attach to your ego, you defend illusions as if they were life and death. Buddha once said, that the mind creates both heaven and hell. Jesus said that the kingdom is found within. Both pointed to the same truth. Your freedom does not come from the world around you, but from the world inside you. You cannot escape this prison by running away. You cannot escape it by distracting yourself. You cannot escape it by blaming others. The only way out is in. The moment you become aware of your thoughts is the moment the walls begin to melt. The moment you see your fear clearly is the moment its power weakens. The moment you stop clinging to desire is the moment you feel peace. The moment you stop fighting life is the moment suffering ends. Your mind becomes your prison only when you believe everything it says. But your mind becomes your freedom the moment you begin observing it. You are not the prisoner. You are the witness. You are not the trapped one. You are the one holding the key. You are not the mind. You are the space the mind moves through. This prison is built from illusion, and illusions dissolve in awareness. The door has always been open. You only need to walk through it.